Thanks, I'll think about it and I'll call you back later.
Welcome to OMD TV and podcast show, the place to be to grow and scale your practice. Today, we're going to talk about sales objections and how to drive more profits to your practice. Everyone is in sales, whether you like it or not. Even doctors, if you want to sell your treatment plan to patients, you still need to convince them to follow it, right? Usually, in a lot of practices that we see, this is what we see. They either take someone who have extra time for the new patient inquiry handling position, or a lot of time they haven't been able to identify who's actually comfortable with sales or needs to be trained. People in medical field do not perceive themselves as salespeople. For example, if you hire a receptionist who is doing everything administrative and has no sales background whatsoever, how is she supposed to deal with converting prospect into patient, right? Especially for high value procedures. And a lot of time, we have this misconception about selling. And it's actually not about selling, but about educating people about the options. We have this opportunity to tell people that we have these options and you are actually doing services to your patient by explaining there are more options to a certain procedure, not just selling. When we provide sales training to our clients' team, we show them how to use FAB selling method. Basically, what you need to show your prospect, the features, the advantages, and the benefits. People don't understand how to show prospects in front of them what's going to be good for them, what it is that might benefit that person in front of them, or over the phone, or they don't even know how to qualify a prospect to see if they're right fit or not for your practice. For example, if I talk to someone and they said they want to take away some wrinkle on their forehead, I might ask some questions like, what it is about the wrinkles that bothering them? Is there anything else that they feel that will be affecting them? And why is it bothering them right now? Maybe they trying to find a job and that might affect their chance of landing that job. Or they may be single and there are multiple reasons as to why they're doing that, right? And then I can actually think about the FAB that person needs a Botox for, that are catered specifically for them, and they see the value much more easily. One of the first things that you can do is actually to create a short questionnaire and send it to your prospect ahead of time or ask them over the phone before they come in. I will have questions about like their lifestyle. For example, if they work, what type of work do they do? And just to learn more about the prospects and to build rapport with them and know how to build the FAB that are catered to their specific situations. A lot of time, you might come across with some objections such as,
I don't have that kind of money.
You gotta figure out, is it a true or false objection, right? And a lot of time, I tell you, it's not true one. And you need to acknowledge it and say, it's just, for example, I know it's not really what you anticipate to today. And have you considered payment plan? Because majority of our patients can take advantage of our services, paying small partial payments instead of full lump sum. Or some objection like,
I only want to do what insurance covers.
Or you can actually say, I understand. Will you expect the insurance cover everything today? The insurance only covers the basic that you need to get done. Can I ask you a question? If you don't have to make a decision right away, can you do me a favor and just go home and just think about what you deserve and think about what's valuable to you in your life moving forward? At the end of the day, you still need to find the right surgeon and get it done, right? And what I don't want you to do is to pay for whatever insurance covers, and don't think that you deserve the best quality of care that you can have. Another common objections like,
I just have to think about it and talk to my partner.
You can say, well, what it is that you really need to think about it. Can we discuss about it right now? Why don't we set up a call conference or a face-to-face meeting with your spouse, and you can ask any question that she or he may have. Well, there are many objections that your prospect can throw at your staff. And the question is, are you sure your staff is well trained to deal with all these objections? And now, as you know, sales and new patient conversion is the bloodstream of the business. And one of the key problems that I've seen over the years from struggling practices is that they don't have a proven sales process in place to convert more inquiries into bookings. We covered qualifying prospects and dealing with all these objections in detail, as well as many other topics in our comprehensive sales training guide called The 7 Figures Samurai Sword Sales Guide for Clinics. We have both electronic and audio version for you, so you can check it out and apply what you learn in it, and you see the new patient conversion rate improve immediately after you start applying what you learn. Actually, I just received a lovely message from one of our readers. I just want to let you know that your guide has helped me substantially. I closed 95% of my referrals using the techniques on this guide. It was the best $349 I've spent, and I made the return investment 30 times over. That's a lovely message from Tina Arizat, speech therapy consultant from USA. Now, what are you waiting for? I leave the link to the sales guide in the show note below so you can purchase it. And thank you very much for tuning in, and I hope to see you in our next episode. Bye for now.